Howdy. Welcome to the Brian Michelle Show. Been a while since we posted anything, so we're just finishing up our produce deliveries. If you're looking for good produce, go to HewittsGreenwoodGardens.org, or if you just want to see what we're up to, you can go to HewittsGreenwoodGardens.org.
That's what we were up to.
Yeah, got married over the 4th of July, so that was a big deal.
As we're driving.
That's it. So anyhow,
Look at this.
oh yeah, hey, if you need some good feed, good equipment, good hardware, service, go down and see Jim and the girls at Ag West Supply in Rickrell, Oregon, down at the hardware store, or you can go see Doug Hebert for equipment sales.
And not only do they have feed and equipment and all sorts of that kind of stuff, they've got these nice clothes that I'm wearing. You can't really see, but they've got all sorts of stuff down there. Go see them.
They do.
Ag West.
Ag West Supply.
Rickrell.
Put in a plug for them right there. You go. Well, what are we gonna do the rest of the day, Mom?
What are we going to do the rest of the day? Well, I don't know, Poppy. We got pipe to move and cows to feed and chicken coop to build. And what,
I got
what do you mean we not got to do?
pasture to spray. The fence is fixed.
Orders to take.
That's good. Yeah, we got more orders to fill. No
We got
doubt.
lots of stuff to do.
I was hoping we'd go fishing.
Yeah.
Guess that ain't gonna
We'll
happen.
go fishing in the dark.
We go fishing in the dark.
Yeah.
I think that's a country western song.
Yeah,
Isn't
it is. Down in the no, fishing in the dark.
Yeah, I think that's how I met you.
That is how you met me.
Fishing in the dark.
He was fishing in the dark, all right.
Actually, how I met Michelle was I was going to see a buddy to buy a motorcycle.
It's a true story.
He had a Heritage Classic Harley Davidson bike he was trying to sell me. And anyway, he told me where to meet him at. I said, all right, I'll be there at such and such time. And anyway, long story short, old Bruce didn't show up on time, so
Thank you, Bruce. I know Bruce too, ironically.
I saw Michelle sitting there and went over and chatted her up a little bit.
And what'd you ask me?
I asked you if you'd like to have a cup of coffee.
No, you asked me if my name was
I asked her if her
Tree.
name was Tree.
That's the first words he spoke to me was, "Is your name Tree?" And I looked at him in his full
That's a good
leathers
line.
and thought, "Who is this dude?" And I said, "No." And then the next thing he asked me, "Well, what is that writing there on your arm? Are you a Buddhist?" I said, "Sanskrit." He said, "Are you a Buddhist?" And I said, "No, I'm a Christian." And then he said,
So what do you know about the law of reaping and sowing, what some people call karma? She said, I'm living it, brother. And I said, well, maybe you learned in something then, huh?
then he wanted
Anyway,
to take me out for coffee.
That's how it was. So then I invited her to go to coffee, and she looked at me like I was a man from Mars. Anyhow, so she wouldn't give me her phone number, but I gave her mine. And then a few hours later, I was still waiting for my buddy Bruce. I was shooting pool, and my phone rang, and I didn't know who it was. It was just dead silence on the phone. Anyway, I said, Michelle? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, hey, girl, what are you up to? And she's like, nothing, just butt dialed you. I'm like, oh, right on.
See, he doesn't believe
You want
this.
to go fishing?
He doesn't believe that story, but
That's true.
I had got a new iPhone and I was looking through my phone, figuring out stuff, and I had his number there, and I hit the button and it started ringing, and I was trying to stop it and it wouldn't stop, and then he answered, and that's why there was silence, like he said, because I just sat there for a minute like, oh no.
Right here. The
And,
trusty flip
and then I
phone.
was like, what do I? And so when he said Michelle, I was like, hey, and went from there. It was a good butt dial, guys. It was meant to be. God had a plan,
Yes, he did.
and we're both very happy about that. So,
Yes, we are.
best butt dial I ever done did.
Nice. Well, with that, we'll leave you till next time with the Brian and Michelle Show.
Peace out.